Okay. Hello everyone, today is 21st of July and this is AmericasScrum. Here is Brian, Christian, Yarrow and me. And let's start with Yarrow.
Hi everyone. It was a good day today, and it was a good weekend too. A lot of work done, a lot of pull requests merged. We have all this nice functionality on our production site, like the landing page is showing the live link. We have the getting started on the nav bar. We have the let's code link, and we have the new user interface in the Hangouts for restarting and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, so that's good. I had a nice pairing session today with Nick and John Engelbert in the morning, and then some pairing session with John Engelbert in the afternoon. We were working on their stories, so I haven't done much work myself. I was just helping them out. But in the meantime, I have put out a document on website 1, and I was dragging everyone's attention to it, asking to join the discussion about the pull requests flow in the project. And that's it.
Well, that's great work, actually. What are your plans?
I would like to work on the Hangouts feature. I have made a pull request for the Hangout button on the projects page, and I want to do some refactoring.
Okay, Christian, your turn.
Okay, well, I attended a scrum this morning and one at the weekend. The weekend I received from Brian a set of changes and review and comments on the pull requests which I'd made probably about a month ago. So after the session this morning, I hooked up with Sempriti. Here, it was a bit of an in and out session for Sempriti because his mic wasn't working properly, and we had a few connection issues. But I've managed to rebrace it and bring it up to current. But I am having problems with one of the RSpec tests, and it is to do with the article show controller. I've investigated it this afternoon, and I know that it's to do with current user. And either I'm doing something wrong, or it just feels like I'm doing something wrong because I assign current user and I can get over the problem because I'm actually using current user and checking an ID in the view, and obviously doing an RSpec, current user hasn't been set up, so it's nil, and it says undefined method ID on current user. But one can get over that problem by assigning a particular variable, or assigning value to current user. But that seems like cheating, and if I do that on my tests, then it breaks one of your tests, Yarrow, on something you added recently for the discuss comment check.
Do you want to pair up and have a look at it?
Yes.
That's the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, I mean that would be good to do that. That's why I came to the session.
Okay. That's cool.
So I've been struggling with that, so I haven't gone through your list, Brian. I thought I'd bring it, rebase it to current, and then work through your list one by one. Okay.
Okay. Brian?
Over the weekend, just been merging stuff in, making comments, stuff like that. Yeah, usual stuff. Today, I realized Sam pushed hotfixes up to production. So yeah, I am trying to smoothen out the consequences of that now. There is a weird, it's strangely unsynchronized between master and staging and develop right now. So I'm gonna have to find a way to fix all this.
Yeah, that's because he force pushed onto the production, just rushing to fix that the GOP, this free GOP thing.
Yeah, what happened there?
Well, actually, I wonder how none of us noticed last time, but the timeout for the free GOP was 0, and simply putting it to 2 seconds, fixed the problem.
For what problem?
I think, well, the free GOP server was down, so we had exactly the same problem as last time. The projects pages and the user pages went down too, with application error. And in the logs, it was just a timeout. It was just failing with a timeout. And then we went to have a look at the, I think it was in the initializers for the free GOP. And there is a hash with settings for it. And there was a timeout 0 value in there. GOP, geocoder. Yeah, it's the geocoder RB in the initializers. Yeah, so increasing that, and in fact, oh wow, this is cool. In fact, on the 12th of June, Sam changed that to 0, and that's what the problem was today.
Okay.
This is kind of cool. Sam changed that. Okay, fine. And also, I think he also pushed a hotfix for disabling the contact form.
Right. Yes. That was synchronized across everything else except the hotfix for the geocoder. Right. So I guess I'm gonna work on synchronizing everything before I head off for a meal.
Okay. What are you going to do after a meal?
I don't know. Review more pull requests.
I think, okay, this is getting too personal, Pavel.
Sorry. We all fans of pair programming, so we can ask that. Okay.
Yeah. If there's any pairing around, I might join.
Well, that's great. Okay, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with times. I'm wondering, I'd like to get Yaro's opinion on this. Maybe for this initial pull request, I should just make everything UTC and not worry about the JavaScript.
Yeah, certainly.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, for as long as you can.
Okay.
By then, Nick will get his changes merged, and then you can just pull up develop and use his code.
Okay. Do you think I should go ahead with, clean up what I have and then do a pull request on it then?
What's the alternative?
I guess pair with, I don't know what the alternative is.
Well, yeah, then I guess the best thing is just, well, ideally, I mean, if you've been committing after every little change, you could just, out of the first couple of commits, you can make out a pull request.
Yeah, but I've been fixing things that go along too, so it's gonna be hard to, figure out. Yeah.
Well, I don't really know how to give you a hand on this. Well, I don't know. Just start doing it, and if you run into any problems, just ask.
Start doing what?
Extracting that little block for the pull request.
It seems to me like it's going to take a lot longer if we do pull requests by little block by little block for pull requests.
What do you mean? You think it's going to take longer if we do it in small pull requests?
Yeah, I'm afraid it'll take a day or two for each turnaround, and it'll just be painful. if they're small?
Well, I mean, Brian, I think Brian would confirm on this that it's usually they're longer. A bigger pull request usually takes longer than a couple of small ones.
Yeah, I prefer to work with smaller pull requests if possible.
Okay, I'm not looking forward to going back through the code and separating it out, though. Yeah, the reason I was doing it this way is I didn't really understand. I didn't have a good feel for what would be good sized chunks for a pull request. I was under the impression that we'd want something that would be something that you could show to Sam, for example, and see if he liked the overall epic, if you will. So I wasn't aware of this. Yeah.
I can understand your feeling. I've spent many hours trying to separate my big pull requests into smaller ones, and it's a pain. And after that, I learned do everything in small chunks.
Okay. So should I so how would I go about it? Should I comment out the code that would go into later pull requests, or how do you think would be a good way to do it?
Right.
I don't want to lose everything either, right?
Okay. Well, I think the sort of one of the ways of doing it is resetting. Do git reset all the way back to the beginning. Then you'll have a bunch of all the files that you've changed in the in the course of doing things, and then just leave those files changed that have the changes you need for this pull request. And then delete all the stuff from those files that you don't need for this pull request.
And then, okay, I'm not that comfortable with Git yet, but then I'll be able to go forward from there and I won't lose anything?
Well, first you have to branch off to a separate branch. So now you have your branch changes. You branch off to a separate branch and you strip it out of everything, just leave the stuff you want to do for the first pull request. Submit a pull request from that branch. If that gets merged, then you go back to your old branch and rebase onto this one.
Okay. Okay.
But
I'll give it a shot.
Don't worry about it. I will, I'll help you rebasing and stuff. Just branch off and strip out the stuff that you don't need.
Okay.
It's not as difficult as it might think. It's difficult when you have a huge pull request. Yours is not that big.
Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm available for pairing for the next hour or so.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, yes, for me, yesterday I carried out Scrum. I didn't remember if anyone was there. I think on Sunday not many people participated in Scrums, and for tomorrow I will do AmericasScrum again. Nothing beside that, still do not have enough time to make some commitments for me. Well, any questions to discuss? Or let's go to pairing.
Yeah. Do you Pavel miss coding?
Miscoding. Oh, sometimes yes.
Or not too much?
Not too much, because the problem that like every 5 or 10 minutes I need to do something, so I cannot concentrate on anything particular with this kind of job that I have now, something really awful about it. Yeah. And also, as I said before, I'm trying to learn our platform PGP-RPC that we do now, and still need about 1 week to learn it, and cannot do even that. There are some strange things on my computer. I need to run it in Internet Explorer only, but it won't start at all here. It installed, but it won't start. I don't know what. My computer just don't want to start Internet Explorer. I have no ideas how can it be. Like when I install it, I click it, nothing appeared, none of a service or something else, nothing.
Maybe because it's on strike.
What is it? On strike? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But when I try to install it again, Microsoft send me message like you already have it. So what's problem? Like, so I cannot do it. I don't know. I have no ideas. I feel so stupid, about it, but it's true. Maybe because I tried to avoid it, it always tried to start maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I've always closed it as I use Chrome. I hate Internet Explorer, but now when I need it, he refused to start at all.
You're exactly like my friend who couldn't print out a page.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I even thinking about creating a virtual machine to open Internet Explorer there, but it's so, it's really strange thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, but it's real problem. 30 minutes I already wasted to it problem. I don't know how it will take more. So I feel really stupid about it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only my problem. Okay, anyone wants to pair right now?
Yeah, I promised to help Christian, and then I guess John, you can come into our hangout, and we can sort of do it together.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brian,
guys.
Yeah, Pavel. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No problem. You just talking. No problem.
Yeah, finish the Scrum. I just want to ask one question, Brian. That's it.
Okay, and let's call the Scrum has finished. Stop it.